Everybody, I had to make this video because this is the news conspiring with police to ruin somebody's life. This 18-year-old got arrested for no reason. Now you can go watch this video. Look at the video. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. It's gonna be a quick video. I'm not gonna provide all these clips and everything. Just take my word for it. Go watch the video. You will see I'm telling the truth. He's an 18-year-old that got locked up for no reason. And then the news says like a month or whatever. He's been locked up for over a year now. And now they're trying to get him for 30 years for manslaughter. An officer had a heart attack and died while he was being illegally, like the officer who illegally arrested him ended up dying. Like as he put him in the car, he had a heart attack. Then they try to get him for manslaughter. But here's the thing, the news conspired. This is proof that the news conspires with, government, whatever. Not that we needed proof, but here's some proof for you. Because they say like a month, 2 months, however long later, the news does a report on it. And they say new details in the line of duty death. They say new details, and the only new details they have is why he was stopped that day. They didn't release any other information. Just that's all they gave the public. So if you were just tuning into the news, you would think this guy, deserves it. Why is that corrupt? Because they're withholding information. Because as you see in this video, body cam footage, that's what the news had too. You had body cam footage since day one. So you had the full story since day one. Do you see why that's conspiring with? Like, they left out the important stuff and just covered for the police department. Because then they put the clip of the new details. Here, I'll just skip to it. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I said, he was illegally arrested. And we've had the story since day one because they've had the body cam footage since day one. So there shouldn't be no new details. And if there is any new details, it should be the full story.
After this, it explains why there was an
New details about the line of duty death of St. Johns County Sheriff's Sergeant Michael Kunovich.
Well, Joy, some of that new information that came out today finally explains why there was an interaction between Sergeant Kunovich and Aguilar Mendez.
Sergeant Deputy Michael Kunovich was legally out
That's
with
a lie.
a person that was at a permanently closed business
That's
in the
a
area
lie.
of 16 and 95.
With the body cam not yet released, Sheriff
That was a lie. He just told two lies, and that's all the news covered. So the news conspired with the police to lie on this man and have him, like, they didn't do their job as the news and investigate. They just rolled with the story.
Robert Hardwick tells two lies in just 10 seconds. One, that his sergeant was legally
All right, well, I might as well play you the body cam footage, but go watch this video.
to be
For okay, I've got something coming.
it's undeniably
I'm just going to explain it. Literally go watch this video. All he was doing was standing outside his hotel eating. And then that was suspicious to the officer. So he's like, hey, it was blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, the guy barely speaks English. Here's the thing. He's 18 years old. He barely speaks English. And here's the thing, though. They want this to happen because it creates more criminals. Not only, obviously, does it create a criminal in the fact that he's now in jail and he's technically a criminal. But then two, if you get wrongly accused and put in jail, when you get out, you're going to want to actually do something. You're like, well, I was already in jail. So it creates criminals in two different ways.
clear that Sergeant Kunovich was under the impression that these North Korean policies did apply in the user to be that a person is committing a crime, has committed.
Now, here's another instance. They're taught to violate your rights, and then the news conspires with them. So, like, she was just in an accident, and they tried. See, he's pointing him away because he keeps asking for her ID when that's illegal, and trying to intimidate her. And what they do is they're trying to separate. Look, here comes this guy. Hey, won't you just go over there? Oh, this is the start of the video. That's why I was jumping around. But yeah, that's what happens. Look, he's trying to talk to her. He's like, no, no, no. Trying to talk to her. No, no, no. Hey, why don't you go over there? No, no, no. This whole time, they're trying to intimidate her to give up her rights. So it's just dirty policing all around. And then now you got proof that the news conspires with them to lock you up. So I'd suggest you go check out this James Freeman channel. If you learned something, leave a like. Make sure you share this around because, like I said, this guy's just sitting in jail. He's 18 years old, sitting in jail, and he might get 30 years for this.